to the big house, home of the Michigan Wolverines. As we'll see a squad from the Big Ten, the Rutgers Scarlet Knights, taking on the winners of 8 straight, the Michigan Wolverines. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, joined here in the booth, as always, by David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. Guys, let's tee this one up. And the Wolverines will kick it away first. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. So the Rutgers Scarlet Knights offense makes its way onto the field to open this game. This place is roaring, and it's going to be so hard to operate under these conditions. He wants to start this drive with a pass. Hit hard as he released the ball on that first down pass, and it never had a chance.
Yeah, I don't know if the quarterback got confused on first down. He might have thought the defense was going to be in man coverage that time, but they were in zone. They fooled him, and just didn't seem like he had his eyes in the right place, was forcing that ball to his intended target. The window way too small. The guy was not open, so that didn't have that chance to be complete.
Knocked down behind the line for the second straight play, bringing up a third. Here's the snap, looking to throw. Safe completion on the screen. And they'll stop him about 5 yards short of the first. And the Scarlet Knights will call on their punt team. This will be their first punt of the afternoon. Gets the first one of the day out of there, and we saw a lot of him in that loss last week, 4 times to be exact. So Michigan's offense will go to work for the first time today. And they are led up front by a powerful offensive line that opens up an array of possibilities, Jesse.
No question is the identity of this offense. Multiple players up front that are going to play in the National Football League. This unit is going to be up for the Joe Moore Award at the end of the year for the outstanding O-line, David. They are going to try and establish the line of scrimmage with their physicality.
Man, it's a tremendous challenge with this defensive line because you know that. Like, you've got to be aggressive. You've got to be physical. I've got to take away their ability to run the football first. This unit's nasty. They're dirty. I love them.
And that's a really nice play. It's impressive. When it's first down and the defense thinks you might be running the football, you still can line up. You can get some movement at the point of attack and find a little crease for your running back.
Got 3 on first down. It's 2nd and 7. Back to pass. Fires to the tight end. And he's brought down after a nice gain.
And that's why QBs love their tight ends so much, right? Especially when they're athletic, because they make short throws turn into long gains. Because of his ability after the catch, it's so unique and special. He is dominant in this offense.
See if they can turn this drive into points. They've got it 1st and 10 at the 50. Quick release on the RPO.
The big fella, the tight end, the wide receiver in a tight end's body going up and making the catch.
Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. Wants to go up top. Using the quick game. Really putting together a threat now. They get the first. It's at the 37.
I like the running back there on the route, the patience he showed, really setting it up. Got to the defender, was able to put his foot in the ground, get some separation, catch it, and turn upfield for the first.
The Wolverines are flying down the field. They'll run it from the gun. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender.
I like the decision there in the RPO game too, guys. I know he only got a couple of yards, but that play's going to open up bigger opportunities throwing the football down the field in the RPO game too. So keep handing it off to this guy. Let him see what he can do. And when the defense gives you the look to hold the football and then finally throw it, that's when you take advantage.
And the Wolverines have it with a 1st and 10. Gets the back moving. Looking to throw on 1st down. Dumps it off in the flats. He makes the stop almost as soon as he catches it, and they're short of the 1st down. The Wolverines want to crank the tempo. Quarterback making checks. Second down, they'll go to the air. Now he's going to glide away from pressure. Makes the catch. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few. Let's see what they've dialed up on 3rd and long from the 22. Gonna look downfield again. He's got the tight end. That'll be enough for the first down, and now they've got it at the 15-yard line. And the Wolverines have pushed it inside the 20. They've marched to the red zone, and here they go. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play.
No gain on the play. Brings up second down.
They'll go to work in the air on second down. Under fire. And to the end zone. And he'll race it to the house. Touchdown, Michigan. That's the kind of skill that makes guys stars. The improvisational skills, the blinding speed, the ability to make the big play and make defenses look silly.
Just straight silly. I mean, what do you want me to do? You put a guy that's that athletic, that fast at the quarterback spot. Now you're telling me to defend the run, defend the pass, defend the scrambles. I mean, goodness gracious. I don't know what you want a defense to do. There's no stopping that guy.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Rutgers has it back. They'll send the offense back onto the field. Didn't get anything done. 3 and out on their last series. They'll try to find a rhythm here. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. Use the play fake. Now to throw. And the physical play there forces the incompletion on first down. Plenty of work to do here on second and long. Takes the handoff. It's Shields. Forges ahead. Picks up about 3 to the 29. Big noise in the big house for this huge third down play. They're trying to slow that rush down with the draw. They make the stop about 4 yards short of the first down. The Scarlet Knights will punt this one away. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. Signals for the fair catch and hauls it in just shy of the 30. Let's see what they have dialed up as this drive starts from the 29-yard line. Leaves it with the back. And after the tackle, we are headed to the end of the first quarter. We've reached the end of the period, and Michigan has the lead. And we've come to the end of the first as we take a moment to check out the stats so far. Lots of time left, and we're ready to get back to it and open the second period. Got a little work done on first down, now back to the line. Gonna swing it on second down. The short hands, it's locked. And he's knocked down immediately, but not before he moves the chains. They'll snap it from the 39, first and 10. Wants to go up top on first down. Quickly complete. And they pick up just a few on that completion.
And quarterback dropping back, understanding I'm getting zone coverage. All I got to do is be a little bit patient, manipulate that defense a little bit. My wide receiver runs that drag, and I get the first down.
So now it's second and long. Looking to fire. Tight end finds a soft spot. Found enough room to get it into enemy territory. They're down at the 43-yard line.
Nice job by the quarterback, seeing the receiver come open, getting him the football, making the first down, and they like to do this. When they make a first down, they want to go fast. They want to crank up the tempo.
The Wolverines want to move quickly.
I'll tell you, I love the play call on first down here. You're just trying to find an easy completion, and the shortest throw on the field for the quarterback is finding your biggest target, and that's the tight end. Nice job.
Guided out of bounds at the 22. Good play for this offense as they are threatening to score.
Right, second quarter, getting closer to the half. Offense is still having a lot of success stringing some first downs together. Defense is going to need to figure something out before they get to halftime.
They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. Back to pass on second down. Rush is on him. It's complete to the left. Now the connection takes it to the 11. And the Wolverines will snap it on first and 10. He wants to throw it again. Intercepted. Big play stops the drive. He managed a few yards on that return, but the bigger play was the fact that they forced the turnover. Trying the left side. He's knocked down a couple of yards behind the line of scrimmage. Listen to this crowd just shaking the girders of this place, trying to help their defense. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on second down. Now the play fake. Under fire. He just kept going backwards. You have to step up, and they get him for a safety. They'll set up for the free kick from their own 20.
Oh, and how about this defense? Understanding where they are in the field. They got a chance to put points on the board, and they do.
The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. Quarterback empties his backfield. Looking downfield on first down. Fires to the wideout. Picked off, and they ruin an early drive with the turnover. And they'll drag him down after a good return on the interception.
Man, mistake by this. Listen, he is an elite quarterback. He's really, really good. He's pressing too much. Jesse, the number one job of a quarterback, you better protect the football. I don't care how good you are, you better protect it.
Yeah, you just got to take what the defense is giving you, and I agree, David. It looks like right now he's trying to force the big play instead of just checking it down or throwing away. He's got to do a better job working through his progressions right now. He's got tons of talent, but he's making bad decisions.
They'll leave it with him. And he is swarmed under a host of defenders there to make the stop. More than 100,000 making their presence felt. A huge stir down here in the big house. Fires to the big fella. Just outside the red zone as they pick up the first down. They'll spot it at the 22. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Wants to throw on first down. Trying to make magic on the scramble. He stopped at the 14-yard line, and they'll stay on the attack from there. Second down coming up on this red zone opportunity. Wants to throw. He's working against the clock. Quarterback feeling the pressure, and down he goes at the 22. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. Third and long, he has to throw for it. A shot toward the end zone. It's picked off, and they ruin the drive with a turnover. And they get the takeaway and prevent points from going up just before the end of the half.
And some defensive backs just have a way of finding the football, and he's starting to develop that. His third interception on the season just has a good feel for playing that spot in the back end.
And it's picked off for the third time today. He's out of bounds at the 5, and what a job to set up his offense. Time dwindling away as they try to put points on the board right before the half. He's looking to pass. Big guy smells it. Touchdown, State University of New Jersey. They get it into the end zone to pay off that opportunity.
And finally the offense strikes, man. Puts a drive together, gets points right at the end of the first half. Kudos to their defense keeping them in it. Now you got some momentum. Figure some things out at halftime. Right back in this ballgame.
He'll start the return inside his 5. And the coverage team gets the returner on the ground. The offense has had enough. They'll take a knee and wrap up this first half. That's the end of the second quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin and our halftime update. And the Scarlet Knights will kick it away first, and we'll start the second half. And it'll come out to the 25. No attempt at a return. And here comes the Michigan offense back on the field. As they get ready to start this third quarter, think how big the lead might be if they'd taken care of the ball.
Well, the game might be over, Reese, but if you're on defense right now, you've gotten a couple turnovers early, and you're saying, okay, we're going to need to keep this up. We got to stay aggressive for us to have a chance to win this game, but we believe we can do it.
Yeah, you've already done it, so of course you're going to believe it. Keep playing fast, keep playing physical, and then tell your offense, hey, we need a little help over here. Can you help us out and put some points on the board?
All right, defense, you got to turn the page. Just gave up an explosive play through the air, but here comes the offense going quickly. You got to get lined up now and get ready for another one.
They'll get him stopped at the 34. He's got 10 yards on that one and a first down.
And as soon as the receiver caught the ball, you saw the quarterback start communicating to his teammates what the next play was going to be because they're now changing the tempo and going fast.
Out of bounds, right at the 20-yard line, edge of the red zone, and they have their eyes on a score. The Wolverines will line it up on 1st and 10. Makes the grab. Spins away from the defender. Defense is there to make the stop, but he's got the first down, and they'll have it 1st and goal at the 6. They'll go to the air. Trying to blow his way in. Touchdown, Wolverines. Made the grab and took it on in for the score. They score for the big fella here. Why are tight ends so effective in the red zone?
Well, these aren't the guys that are going to burn by you and go for 70 most of the time, but when you can use their big-bodied frames, threaten them to run the football and be a blocker in the running game, and now you slip them in the secondary, make that big play.
On the run from inside his own 5. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. And the Rutgers offense heads back onto the field. Leaves it with the back. And he is stopped immediately by the big defensive lineman. The Scarlet Knights are in the hurry-up.
Yeah, it's been a surprise today for this offense. Like, coming into the game, we all talked about it. We thought they'd be able to run against this defense that's been run on a lot, and this offense just can't get the running game going. Be interested to see what they do to try to change it up, but somehow, some way, they need that physical ground game.
Grabbed in the backfield. It's Shields. No, sirree. Not this time. The defense was there and ready for that one. He just wanted to get it out of there from his end zone. Oh, what a move to get open. And the punt team gets down there and gets the return man on the ground. So here comes the Michigan offense. How about that last drive? Just carved him up in the air, David.
Yeah, and how about that quarterback? You gave him the ball, and he delivered the goods. Great job taking apart the defense, Jesse, on that last drive.
He really did, Dave. I mean, that was a masterclass in just reading coverage and being accurate.
And the Wolverines can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. Makes the grab. It's locked. Bulldozes his way through. He's finally shoved out of bounds at the 23-yard line, and a big pickup on that one. To the air on 1st down. Finds his big tight end. He hauled that one in and got it down to the 15-yard line. The Wolverines can really attack on this 2nd and short. Looking to throw again. Going to try to pop one on the screen. They'll spot the ball at the 12 after that completion. And the Wolverines are moving quickly down the field. Looking to throw on first down. And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Michigan. They've got the lead and trying to put this one in a hammerlock here in Week 10. Well, that didn't necessarily go as planned, but it was most effective in the end.
I love it, Reese. Down in the red zone, this quarterback didn't have anybody open. Didn't panic. He just decided, man, I'm going to go do this myself. I'm going to use my wheels and put up 6 on the board. He did just that.
On to attempt the try. And with the extra point, they move on top by 15. And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
Gentlemen, let's take a look at what's happening in this exciting college football game. Western Michigan is in front. They've been impressive today, but they still have to finish the job, and that is not a given. They're up by 7 over Oregon State. Just another week of college football where we've come to expect the unexpected. Fellas?
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us. Rutgers has it back. They'll send the offense back onto the field. First snap of this drive will come from inside the 15 at their own 14-yard line. Oh, they're after him! And that defense gets to him, and down he goes at the 9. The Wolverines bringing the heat on the defensive front as they have so many times through the years.
And you just think about guys that just look great in their unis. Big, strong, Aiden Hutchinson, Ajabo, a lot of these guys in the recent history, just they know.
And he feels the heat coming in and burns him up. Another sack. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. From the gun, running back on the move. And how about that alertness and that swarming D to keep him from getting the first down? And the Scarlet Knights line up to punt it away. He's going to try to flip the field with this one. That's usually prime return position, but he'll make the fair catch just outside the 40. Michigan ready to get that offense rolling again. They'll start this drive from the 42. Going right to work up top. Swings it out to the flat. Trying to hit him with a quick game on first down, and nothing doing there. The Wolverines with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. He's going to run it. A really nice run and gain, and he gets down to avoid taking punishment. And talk about spreading the ball around. Everyone getting a chance to show off the hands based on the number of targets we've seen. One more quarter to play, and it might be unlikely, but hey, it's college football. Comebacks happen. After swapping ends of the field, they gave them a little time to figure out how they'll open the final period here on third down. They'll stick to the ground, looking for the marker. Turning it on! Really putting together a threat now. They get the first. It's at the 37.
And this one isn't over because the defense still has 3 timeouts left, but man, that clock is ticking, and they can just run the football up multiple possessions. They're going to need something magical.
Breaks a tackle, and he's got room. Ripping off a good chunk inside the 25, and they're set up with a first down. And the Wolverines come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Gets it out fast. They kept him out of the end zone, but not before he gets it to the 1-yard line, and it'll be first and goal. The offense threatening. Close to the end zone now with a new set of downs. The give. Next going for the goal line. Touchdown Wolverines. And the route is on. That score might be the one to put them over the top and run this winning streak to 9. And they tacked on the extra point. Follow the block. The offensive line will take you to the hallelujah land.
And I tell you what, most of the time, Reese, it requires a little bit of skill to find that hole and, you know, slither through a little crack. That was not a crack. That was wide open. Didn't take a lot of vision because the blocking was outstanding.
And the Rutgers offense heads back onto the field. Last time they had it, didn't pick up a first down. Let's see if they can put something together here. Looking to throw on first down. He'll pull it down and run. They'll pick up 4, 2nd and 6 coming. The Scarlet Knights in the hurry up. Second down, he'll throw it. Here's the pressure. And the ball is out. Who's going to get it? Once that ball was loose, offense didn't have a chance. Defenders everywhere. It's a turnover.
Well, you got to know as a quarterback, when you're in an empty set, which means you have no running backs in the backfield with you, you got to be able to get rid of the football. And you're expecting pressure. The clock's going to go off in your head. Not a good job of keeping 2 hands on the football, and the defense able to knock it loose.
This freshman quarterback is slinging it out there to pick up that first down. The Wolverines have pushed it inside the 20. Wants to go up top on first down. Working the middle, it's complete. He's all the way down to the 2-yard line. Just spectacular execution there. To the air on second down. Touchdown, Michigan! Fired in from the red zone for the score. This team just knows how to finish. They keep getting better and better and better, and they are close to going 9-0.
Salt into a wound, right? Late in the fourth quarter, you can run the football, run this game out. No, sir. I'm going to continue to pad my stats, find my receiver out wide, and get me another touchdown.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Rutgers has it back. They'll send the offense back onto the field. This one feels as if it's starting to get away from them a little bit, Jesse.
Yeah, Reese, there's a lot of teams in college football at this point that would just quit. So, David, we're going to find out a lot about this team right now.
Yeah, just running out of opportunities. You give opportunities away like this, you're trailing. Every possession is going to be important from here on in.
The give to the tailback. He's brought down, but it'll be enough for a first down. So they move the sticks on the run. Let's see what they do with this one. They'll ride the hot hand. Shakes off the defender. They can rely on this guy to pick up solid yardage when they need it, and he's out to the 43. And the Scarlet Knights with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. Out of the gun, the inside handoff to the running back. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. They'll try to power their way ahead. He gets it oh so close to the first down marker, but I think he's going to be a touch short. Down by multiple possessions, they can't come up empty on this drive in the fourth quarter. They'll go for it on fourth down. And he's to the 48-yard line. That'll be good enough for a first down. The Scarlet Knights kept this drive moving on the ground. Now back to work. Off the play fake on first down to throw. Unloads to the wideout. Got his man. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see which way that's going to go. So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. The officials move it 5 yards back, and it's 1st and 15 for this offense. Off play action. Throws to the wideout. How about a little rhythm that you can tap your toe to on that throw and catch for the first down? And it looks as if they've buzzed down. Replay wants to have another peek at that last play. After taking another look just to confirm everything, the officials on the field got it right. The play will stand. And the Scarlet Knights will snap it on 1st and 10. Back to the ground game on the left. Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play. Michigan has long had defenses built on discipline, carrying out their assignment, and they have done that to perfection today.
Carry out your assignment, do what you're supposed to do, but do it with bad intentions. That's what I like. I like the physicality there. They want to hit you in the mouth year after year. Michigan players leave and they go to the NFL, but the next group, discipline, tough, physical. It's always staples of these defenses.
The Scarlet Knights will try to move the sticks on 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. And is going to be batted down. They'll turn it over on downs.
I think after failing on the 4th down, guys, you look at the scoreboard, you look at how much time is left. I think they're going to lose this football game. This coaching staff is going to have to dig deep and try to find ways to get this team better next time they take the field.
They'll come out on this drive and let it rip. Punch it out of the air.
And this offense continuing to spin the football, man, continuing to add to a great day. They've built this big lead. They've shown you a variety that they can do a lot of really, really good things. And I like it, man. Continue to throw the football. Continue to be who you are. It's the defense's job to stop them.
He's got enough for the first down, and that ought to be enough to put them in victory formation for the rest of this one. Looking downfield on 1st down. Back open in the middle. He's loose. He's there to make the stop, but not before he sets up this offense 1st and goal from the 7. They ripped off a huge chunk, and now a little chunk is needed to pay it off. Takes a snap, wants to throw. Looking for the goal line. And we have breaking news. They score yet another touchdown.
And you knew this one was over already, but how about an exclamation point to go with it? Another score for this offense. They've had themselves a great day, and the stats just continue to pile up.
And they did tack on the extra point. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. One more play to pad the stats. The corners are walked up tight. A deep throw as the clock winds down. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch. Well, this one had all the suspense of a bug hurtling his way toward a windshield, and they did splatter them. An absolutely dominating performance.
You got to give the coaching staff a ton of credit.
I appreciate y'all stopping in and checking out the stream. Appreciate the likes. Thank you very much. Get a chance to hit that follow button and that sub button. You know what I mean? Depends on what platform you're on. And we'll see y'all next time. Peace.
It's really fun to do this. Come out and just dominate opponents. Start from finish. Nothing to worry about. You just know you're better. You're going to do you. Put up a bunch of points and win by a lot of points.
Thanks so much for spending some time with us. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.